Hello and welcome to the Kenneth for Kamen NJ Laws podcast. In this edition, we look at the New Jersey inheritance tax return. If there is real estate in an estate, even if there's no tax that's due, there still is a need for a New Jersey inheritance tax return and tax waivers obtained. So in New Jersey, it's one of the few taxes that have been reduced. So there's no tax if it's going to spouse, children, civil union partner. However, there's still a need for a return. If property is going to brothers and sisters, the first $25,000 is tax free. After that, it's taxed at 11%. If it's going to charities, there's no tax. Everyone else, though, after $500, it's taxed at 15%. So what are the things that we need on the inheritance tax return? A list of all the real estate and the approximate values and how it was valued. Are there any closely held businesses? Other personal property. So there's sections dealing with bank accounts, another section on bonds, another section for stock and all other property. And then there's questions dealing with where there are transfers made within 3 years, because those are presumed to be in anticipation of death and you would be taxed. So thereafter, we figure out what's the gross estate. Then we're looking at deductions. And deductions are things such as what are the funeral expenses? What are the burial expenses? The retainer to the attorney, either estimated or otherwise. Attorneys typically don't handle these cases on a contingency. I'd say unless the executor wants to pay a portion of the estate to the attorney. Once we figure out what the net estate is, we got to figure out, okay, what is going to what's called Class A beneficiaries, the spouse, what's going to the other Class A beneficiaries, children, parents, to other people, and is there a tax due, yes or no? If so, what's the tax? If there's no tax, we still fill out the form and provide to the Inheritance Tax Bureau a copy of the will if there is one, letters of administration if no will, a list of, again, what the assets are, and we need to provide the last year's income tax return. So contact the attorney and have your attorney prepare the inheritance tax return. For other information in probate matters, contact our office at 732-572-0500, and we have other helpful articles to help people out on our website, njlaws.com, and our probate website. Thank you.